Alrighty, y'all. So we have the developer notes for obviously Nikke, and we're going to be taking a look at it. It says it's for March 2025. So, let's see what they got going on because this was like one of those updates where we did get a few things added to the game, some few things changed to the game and stuff like that. So let's take a look and see what they're talking about. It's a 5-page developer note, so you just need to listen basically. So let me read it. Hi, I'm Yo, the director of Nikke, goddess of victory, Nikke. As the winter fades and the gentle warmth of spring emerges, it feels as if sunlight is also beginning to permeate the world within our game. Just as seasons changes, transformations are underway in Nikke. In 2025, we're committed to proactively reviewing areas that require improvement. To begin, I'd like to address the topic of token acquisition, sharing the status of currency acquisition review. We recently received numerous reports indicating a general shortage of currency necessary for character development, in particular the scarcity of favorite items and collection item enhancement materials, as well as skill development materials, have been a concern we've observed through various channels. As a fellow player who deeply cherishes Nikke, I emphasize with a player, you have all the characters for free. Anyways, I emphasize with these sentiments. Rather than addressing the issues with temporary value adjustments, so we are taking this opportunity to comprehensively review the overall currency acquisition structure. Currently, we are conducting evaluation and implementing adjustments across various acquisition sources and content. Sorry, I don't know if it's just me, y'all, but if you open up the Nikke, like this picture, the font is blurry, right? Like what? Anyways, our initial focus will be improving. I'm literally like, okay, let me just continue. What I was saying is, my face is in the screen, y'all, to read this. Our initial focus will be improving the simulation room and overclock. Despite being primarily avenue for obtaining skill development materials, these two features will often felt lacking in rewards related to the effort required. Therefore, we plan to implement an increase in skill development rewards by mid-April. That's great. So by the half anniversary, sure. Oh right, we should get half anniversary news in this as well, right? Additionally, slight adjustments will be made to solar raid rewards. The acquisition rates for favorite items and collection item maintenance materials will see the modest increase. I do feel like if you're going to increase the rewards, every solar raid, they should give enough rewards to build a favorite item for one character, right? Because we get solar raid once a month. So that's essentially one new guaranteed full favorite item character for doing solar raid. Like, I feel like that's so fair. But to be fair, at the same time, we don't get favorite item characters that often, so I don't know. You guys let me know if you agree or not. Furthermore, the upcoming solo raid Hall of Fame tentative name content will be designed to offer significantly more maintenance materials than before. Is that for everyone or for whales only? Because this is like, it sounds like a whale thing. Solo raid Hall of Fame sounds like a whale thing. Our goal is for the Hall of Fame to serve as rewarding space, providing clear compensation for players' constant efforts. Okay. We also plan to expand the acquisition of equipment items. However, considering that the recent updated anomaly interception is a key content for equipment supplies, and that each boss offered distinct parts, we believe it's necessary to review the overall experience of this content. After determining the most appropriate enhancement, we will provide detailed guidance. Sure. When addressing currency acquisition issues, we are particularly mindful of the diverse content preferences among commanders. Given the wide array of content in Nikke, it's understandable that engaging with all of them can be challenging. Sure. Therefore, our future improvements will focus on enabling currency acquisitions through various avenues, reducing reliance on specific content. For instance, we plan to increase opportunities to obtain favorite item, collection items, and skill development materials through UI events and weekly missions. Thank you. Additional, that's exactly what they should do. Like, that's exactly, UI events and weekly missions is good. That's good. Additionally, upcoming new content, especially the surface content currently in development, we also provide avenue to acquire these currencies. We ask for your understanding as we implement these gradual improvement starting in April. Rest assured, we will continue to closely monitor your experience to ensure a more enjoyable gameplay environment. Sure. Anyways, y'all, page 3. Let's go. Let's see what we got here on page 3. Regarding the reruns of past costumes, gotcha costumes as well, please. It doesn't matter for me. I just don't spend money anymore, so I don't care. We would like to inform you about the reruns of past costumes. Moving forward, past costumes will be reintroduced through the costume shop as limited time sales. However, to respect the purchases of commanders who acquired these costumes during their initial release, there will be a period after the initial launch during which reruns will not occur. We appreciate your understanding in this matter. Once a certain period has passed since the initial release, if a past costume reappears in the event story, it will be available for rerun sales during that event period. Please note that not all past costumes will feature in this event stories. For those that do not, we plan to schedule separate limited time rerun sales. This approach aims to provide opportunities for various past costumes to be reintroduced, and we hope you look forward to these offerings. Sure. We acknowledge that during the recent 4 Rest event, Litter Cute Sunflower costume was not rerun. This oversight was due to insignificant preparation regarding our rerun policy, and we sincerely apologize for any disappointment this caused. We are currently preparing a rerun of this costume in April, and we appreciate your patience in the meantime. Sure. Additionally, we are reviewing the rerun policy and schedule for other costumes beyond past costumes. We will provide for gotcha costumes and stuff like that. We'll provide official announcement through our channels once these plans are finalized. Sure. Champion Arena update. Whatever. Let me explain updates on March 27th about Champion Arena. The simulation-based PvP content is accessible to commanders who have achieved top ranks in the existing SP Arena. The system has been implemented with the start of the special arena season on March 27th, and commanders will earn eligibility to participate in the Champion Arena based on their season results. Fine, that's fine. Oh my god. I don't even know what that word says. I don't know. The season of Champion Arena is scheduled to begin on April 10th, and we extend our best wishes for success to all participating commanders. For those who primarily enjoy PvP content, we hope this offers an engaging and rewarding challenge. Sure. We added a feature allowing separate Harmony Cube slot configuration for PvE and PvP content for the latest update. Thank God. This enhancement enables you to save different settings tailored to each type of content. Yeah, because how it is in PvP is they literally have you use whatever cube you have on your PvE characters. It has to go on your PvP thing. So it's so annoying because every time you do PvP, you're changing your cubes between the characters you use in PvE, and you're changing the cubes between the characters you use in PvP. It's just a hassle. Imagine having to take off gear and put it onto specific characters just for 2 seconds of battle, and like 15 of them, and then re-put it back on and do that every day. It's so dumb. It is really dumb. Additionally, we received a lot of feedback expressing concerns that the cheering feature in the Champion Arena requires cost and credits, discouraging players from participating. We plan to improve the system so you can earn rewards without consuming credits, and this change is expected to be applied the second season in late April. We appreciate all your feedback and remain committed to being a development team that listens to Commander's voice. I mean, I know that they listen to Commander's voices because Champion Arena just came out a few days ago, and they already listened to people complaining about that and addressed it in the recent dev note. That's crazy. Genuinely, it just came out the other day, not even a week ago it came out. So yeah, furthermore, we are diligently preparing major content updates for this year, including surface-based content. Our goal is to provide an enjoyable experience for all commanders. Sure. Campaign and Union Raid content convenience update announcement. Here we go. I think this is what they talked about last time as well. We would like to inform you about upcoming improvements to the campaign content to reduce fatigue from repetitive battles and enhance the ease of tracking collection elements. Two new features will be introduced with the March 27th update. First, a quick battle function will be added to the normal battle main stage, which we already know. I don't even know that word either. Basically, removing the burden of playing through campaign content. Second, a feature allowing you to view the acquisition status of lost relics at the glance from the campaign chapter list will be provided. We hope these enhancements will make it easier for you to enjoy the main story while reducing inconvenience in campaign content. Sure, that's good. I feel like it's cool. I don't really care about that last part, but I think it's helpful for people generally because lost relics do equal gems, so I think it's cool regardless. Lastly, the previous change made to the union raid rule have ensured greater convenience, but we are not entirely satisfied with the results. Hence, a second run of the rule adjustments will be made in May. As we're still working out the details, it is difficult to state the exact change at this time. However, currently we're participating in Union Raid Hard Mode. When participating in Union Raid Hard Mode, each union member will have the flexibility of choosing which boss to target without having to wait for a specific order. We hope this may make the overall Union Raid gameplay experience more comfortable. I think that is what they should have always done, because in Union Raid, it's like you're going based on a group thing, right? Most unions, I would like to assume, have a Discord where they actually plan, because I know my guild, my union, we plan who's attacking what boss and in what order, right? So that if you're weaker, that you attack the easier bosses, and if you're stronger, you go for the harder bosses, right? That's just what we do. So I'm assuming that's what everybody does, right? Because there's just no way. In closing, Goddess of Victory Nikke have undergone numerous improvements over the past 2 years. At the heart of all changes have been the voices of you, our commanders. Each of your opinions have been the driving force propelling the game forward. We're committed not only to listening to your feedback, but also the earnestly implementing it. Our dedication remains steadfast in continually enhancing Nikke, ensuring that each day brings a better experience than the last. Additionally, we have prepared a variety of events for April, and we hope you find them enjoyable. We extended our heartfelt gratitude to all commanders for the unwavering support of Goddess of Victory Nikke. We look forward to your continued engagement, and I don't know that word either, I'm sorry. But hey, I guess Dev Notes, like, I don't know. I feel like that Dev Notes really didn't say nothing, because it's like all the stuff they said in this Dev Notes are stuff we already know. Like, literally, most of this Dev Note was stuff that they talked about in patch notes and stuff like that. Like Champion Arena, we already knew about that. The Union Raid we didn't know about, but we didn't know what they were fixing. The main story, and I think Lost Relics, we already knew about that. Like, there was nothing, and it was just a whole bunch of nothing to me. I feel like not really a whole bunch of nothing, but I mean, at least they listened. Like, that's the only thing I will say. At least they listened. I don't feel like I got much from these Dev Notes, but maybe you guys did. Let me know, and shouts to my reading, because I know it wasn't the best for some of you guys. But anyways, it's your boy Zxous. I'm out. Peace.